What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and it's all about SS Marie, a character that you can actually get for free from the Lucky Chance event if you were able to get enough of these tokens down at the bottom to be able to get these things. Now, unfortunately, on my main account, I did get her, and I did get one memory, so I could only take her up to level 10, unfortunately. But it is a free character, which is pretty awesome. I know a lot of players have gotten very lucky, got her up to 3-star, 4-star, maybe you got lucky and even got her to 5-star already. And she is a quality character, just like all these other characters, especially the SS versions. Marie's top notch. She's very, very strong. And even with, being level 10, I do have max capsules on her. She can actually put in some work right now. I mean, she has the 30% PG rate. She's got a critical rate buff. She's got the attack increase. She's got decreased damage received from defensive type enemies by 6%. She has decreased damage received by 75% when attacked if HP is 50%. And then she has a 50% chance to stun the attacker for 3 seconds when attacked. Gains 20% power when combo count is 10 or higher. She can also reset her strike skills upon landing Felicit Parmenter EX. And this is on a 15-second cooldown. And this actually deals Starlight damage on top of the core effect that all the DOA 6 characters have, with the decreased damage received by 30% and all the increased attack. So she's got a really great kit. On her first skill, she gains Hyper Armor. She also has a PvP exclusive where she disables the target's active skills for 4 seconds upon landing skill. This is super powerful in PvP because they can't use their skills during that 4 seconds, which means they're kind of running around, don't know what to do, and you can pretty much attack them. And this also has an interrupt that's only while standing. So she has to be standing on the ground, and as long as she's in that position, she can always interrupt a skill. And then in her second skill, she gains Super Armor. So she has Hyper Armor in her first skill, and she has Super Armor in the second, and then she also has this increased target damage received by 26% for 7 seconds upon landing a skill. And this also is an interrupt skill that can be used when attacked, limited to knockdown. So whenever she's face planted on the ground, she can actually hit this skill and get right up. And it's the Super Armor skill. Very powerful in PvP. Wow, 2 skills with interrupts. One standing, one when you're knocked down. And then on the third skill, she actually increased penetration by 1400 for 7 seconds, really increasing her damage. And then she has a nice increased attack buff by 35% and applies Starlight. That's a lasting dot effect. On top of that, increasing damage received by 15%. She's got a lot of great things in her kit. And then her striker skill recovers active team members' HP by 12%. As far as the build, we are going to be running just the Akane set. I don't have the DOA 6 set on my main account, so we're just going to run the Akane. And her Infinity is at level 10. All of her cores are completely unlocked. Now, it's important whenever you're playing with Marie to start off with her second skill, go into her third skill, because you'll get the attack buff from the third skill, and you'll get the increased target damage received, and then go into the first skill. You do it that way because you want to do the second and third, go into the first, and it'll reset the second and third, I believe on a 15-second cooldown. And since she has Starlight, we're going to test her against Geese. Now remember, Nightmare Geese is a nightmare, right? I mean, literally. It's in his name. He's a nightmare. And, being that she's only level 10, her survivability and her damage won't be as good as what you'd really want. But after you're going to see what she can do today, like as far as how much damage output she's got, I mean, she's actually pretty damn strong. She can actually do very well in here. I've seen her hit over 300 million doing solos, which is pretty good, right? It's pretty good. I don't think she's going to be the main staple against Guild Raid, but she is a character that you could use. I'm going to use Kyo's leadership, especially since we only have her at level 10. And we're going to use Honaka here because of the striker bonus that we got, the link effect, which increased attack by 10% and also increased power charge rate by 7% and decreased our skill cooldown by 1 second. And that's really going to help us be able to spam our skills. Okay, so this is the second time I do this because it's really tricky trying to keep Marie alive. Especially, at level 10. So start off with that second skill. Hit the third, hit the first, reset the second and third. We'll use the default here. Come on, break that meter. There we go. And oh man, I was trying to avoid that. I tried hitting the 3PG, but I just wasn't fast enough to get to it. Oh, sweet. We broke the meter before he went into that. I mean, old girl's got some power for sure. Oh, and see, this is when you want to hit a 3PG because it will interrupt the Raging Storm. But see, the default won't. So we need to get the hell out of dodge. Okay. Come on. I mean, she's doing really, really good. Damn near hit 100 million just at level 10. All right. But she hit almost 100 million just at level 10 in half of this fight, right? That's pretty damn awesome. We'll use that default. Yeah. Woo, come on. We can't take another one of those Raging Storms. That's not good. You know, and honestly, at level 10 against Nightmare Geese to put out this kind of damage is it's pretty amazing. It really is. I did not hit my 3PG, so I think there's a little bit of a bug there. I did not hit it. That is not what we wanted. That kind of screwed me up there. That was a bummer. This thing's got a mind of its own. I mean, 174 million at level 10. Okay, we're going to get out of here. So 181 million at level 10. That's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing on hard mode, right? So like, this is a free character and you need to do 233 million to get the max rewards from hard mode. She can absolutely do it. If she was leveled up a little bit more, she could do this in one key, one time. And you can do this 4 times a day. So Marie is going to be quite handy for a lot of players out there, man. Especially if they don't have Keo, if they don't have SS Athena. I mean, there are characters that have Starlight in the game, like Elizabeth. I mean, she has Starlight. But something I didn't even mention about the character is her leadership. Her leadership is fantastic because it actually increases Balanced Fighter's attack by 45% and then that PG rate by 20%. This is a free character. Now I want you to take a look at the Balanced Fighters that are in the game. Click on here, click on all. Look at all these characters that she's going to give a PG rate leadership to. Now some of them already have a PG rate leadership already, like BS Orochi, like Halloween Chris. I mean, some of them already have it, right? Merlin King. But there's a lot of them that don't. I mean, she can buff up Chrysalit. She can buff up Rachel, who was a free character back in the Seven Knights days during that collaboration. Rocha Leona. She can buff up Dancing Elizabeth. She can, and by the way, Dancing Elizabeth does have Starlight. She can buff up King, who also has Starlight, but he has a PG rate leadership for Yellow Fighters. But still, she can buff up Iori. She can buff up Ignis. Ignis, you know, easily one of the best characters, if not the best character in the game as far as having a PG rate leadership. So it's a pretty massive leadership, but she's way more than that because she just has the Starlight damage. She did super well in Guild Raid. I'm thoroughly impressed with a level 10 character being able to get over 180 million, and that wasn't even in the best run. I could have done better than that. That was just me coming in there and doing a run with her. So I'm really impressed with Marie, man. I think she's really being undersold and undervalued by a lot of players for whatever reason, but she is insanely good. This is a terrific character. And once again, Netmarble knocks it out of the park because, you know, they give us this free character right here in Honaka, and then they give us this free character here in Marie. Two fantastic characters that are absolutely amazing. So let me know how y'all feeling about Marie, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link will be in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.